There are many effects in this world that dogs like further than a fresh mess. In this videotape, we will discover 15 effects tykes love the most. Shirt covered in your scent is one of the most comforting objects in the world coming time. Your doggy is anxious about being left alone or staying in a kennel. Leave them with that no-way washed sweaty shirt you wore to the spa and they will love you for it said on it. And dogs always want to feel closer to you. Who wants that? Same boring walking route every day? You can also go to new places. Try driving to a domain or trail and starting your walk from there. If your canines constantly stop to urinate when you are walking them biased by thousands of times. Indeed, let them know about their sexual vacuity. This is how your canine transferred other types of communication about where they have been and what they have been doing. Unlike humans who have to use social media apps to catch up on all their musketeers news, all the canine needs is a trace of a veritably prominent perpendicular face similar as a fire line, tree or road sign. Your doggy for a walk, let them check their womanish too. Catch up on all the changes in the neighborhood said using their team sense of smell and unique capability to read body language. Your canine's jest reflects the terrain. You will notice your canine wagging their tail, jumping up or barking out of excitement and mimicking your jest. A study published in Journal of Veterinary Jest set up a canine show further signs of stress like yoni, indurating, lip shellacking, or elevated heart rates when they're precious on the head, nib, shoulders, or paws. Numerous tykes are comfortable with any types of relations, indeed with non-natives, because they are used to being around people. Time to rub their belly. Tykes prefer a good gentle casket irk to a belly rub any day with your canine. Releases a love hormone in them known as oxytocin. Every time you gave hypercritically into your canine's eye, their situations of oxytocin go over and so do yours. A fact study tip shown that this action produces the same natural response as a mama looking at her child. Your canine pet them gently and gawk hypercritically at them. In the UK, love to hear the most. The experimenters cover the canine's heart rate when their favorite expressions were mentioned. Believe it or not, walkies dip the top spot with a canine's heart standing furrowing by a whopping 36 every time they hear the word. Other words that make our furry musketeers the happiest are treat, get it, and cost. Being overjoyed about going for a walk is nearly universal among the doggies. If you lace up your shoes, reach for that leash, or do anything that is signals indeed the possibility that you're going for a walk, your canine is presumably thrilled. That old inbuilt survival instinct to go out and search for food. Tykes are pack creatures, and while I am walking, your doggy is most likely going to meet other tykes. Our tykes depend on us not only for food and sanctum but for a relationship. Doors. Tykes can spend numerous hours gaping out a window and watching the world. You've presumably heard the saying a tired canine is a happy canine, but that statement does not relatively represent the full picture. In fact, a mentally stimulated canine is a happy canine. When you are considering what toys to get your canine, include a mystification to watch. It involves a challenge followed by a price. Tykes are intelligent brutes that need internal exercise, and they'll act out if they are wearied. How would you feel if you had to sit home all day with nothing to do? It might indeed drive you nuts enough to start tearing the settee. Hey, this does not mean feeding them table scraps, which can ultimately harm your canine's health, or feeding them too numerous treats, which can also make them fat. Dish running, and let your doggy enjoy their mess. There is great happiness in being loved as you're rather than being dragooned to be what you are not. That's true for tykes as it's for people. So, if your canine sniffs urine or poop, let them as precluding them from their own nature can beget anxiety and confusion. Just as he is. Holiday. The most make sure to make some time to incorporate them into their diurnal lives.